Well guys, today just gonna do a little shooting. It's extremely hot today. It's almost 90 degrees out here, so bear with me as I'm kind of hot and tired. I just got back from a long walk. But basically what I'm gonna be shooting today is a Palmetto State Armory lower on a mil surplus or mil spec 20-inch rifle length upper receiver. I guess what they would call an A2 upper. Correct me if I'm wrong there, but I think this is a little different than your A1, and it's got the forward assist and the shell deflector, whereas your A1 wouldn't have that, and I believe the A1s didn't have the trap doors on there either. But what I'm running today, rather than 223 or 556 through this, is going to be the military 22 long rifle conversion kit that drops in, replaces your 556 bolt carrier with a 22 long rifle bolt carrier, and you got little adapters that go in your standard 223 magazines that allow you to put 22 long rifles in any of your standard 556 223 mags. But yeah, I just figured this would be a good one for the next video. I'm out here just kind of enjoying the woods for the day. So yeah, I'll get to shooting. Alright, so that was with a standard Colt 20 round magazine. These next one are those plastic Pro Mag 30 rounders. They seem to run alright with standard 556 ammo. Not really too sure yet on how they do with the 22 long rifle adapters in them, but they seem to fit the gun real well, so they should operate just fine. Let's give this a whirl and see how it goes. Double feed. Golly, it is hot out here today. The mosquitoes are freaking going crazy. And a whole lot of spiders everywhere. Basically, we're in the Columbia, South Carolina area, and it's the beginning of summer. Hell, it might even be the first day of summer. I can't remember. We're getting close now. Yeah, so I'm quite hot. These seem to cycle pretty well. See if I can do some prone shooting. I don't know how in the screen I'll be with this, but Well, guys, I think I've probably had enough for today. I know that wasn't a real long video. Maybe I can talk a little bit about the rifle and what I've done to it, what I've got in it so far, and all that good stuff. Basically, I went with Magpul MOE stock. It's a carbine length buffer tube with a H3 buffer to kind of slow down that 20-inch rifle length system. From what I understand, you want to go heavy if you don't have a rifle buffer set up in here. And I don't like that long stock. I'm kind of a small frame person, so I went with the carbine length buffer system. And I've been running the H3 buffer in here, and it seems to be running really good. As far as the upper receiver goes, the only thing that isn't mil surplus is going to be the rear sight. It's just something that I've had laying around in my build box. Probably something that came with one of my older rifles, I'm not really sure. And the charging handle on this gun is a charging handle that I picked up for something like 15 bucks on Amazon. And it seems to be working pretty well. But I can kind of show you this 22 long rifle adapter I got here. Is basically a M261 22 long rifle conversion bolt. You can kind of see here it looks like a 223 casing, and that fits inside of where your shell would chamber in the barrel. And then this actually acts as the actual bolt itself. And these things seem to run really well. I've got a couple of them, and what I'm shooting right now is Federal subsonic, I guess, Federal suppressor. They're shooting about 900 feet per second, and you can see they cycle just fine through this bolt. There's no issues whatsoever. And I don't really remember the last time I put any lube on this thing or even really cleaned it. You can see it's pretty filthy right now. Everything still seems to be operating good. You can kind of see some of the muck inside of there. But yeah, I mean, for what it is, those things work great for practicing with your full-size rifle and shooting 22 long out of it without having any kind of cycle issues. The lower receiver, like I said earlier, is a Palmetto State Armory lower, mil-spec lower build kit. I want to say I probably got that from PSA as well. If that's not a PSA fire control group in there, it's more than likely Bushmaster. And if it is the Bushmaster, I'm sure I picked that up at Sportsman's Warehouse. Buffer is going to be Palmetto State Armory. Magpul Slimline MOE grip. Really comfortable grip. I wasn't too sure about this at first, but they're super light. I picked a couple up actually. I picked up the black and the flat dark earth just to kind of try out, see if I liked them, and I do. They seem to they feel really good in my hand, and I don't have any issues or puns with that whatsoever. So that's good in my opinion. So again, you can kind of see there, Palmetto State Armory lower, a little beat up, you know, I use my guns, it is what it is. Front handguard is the rifle length MOE. I was going to go with the slimline, but I wasn't able to get my hands locally on a slimline handguard for a rifle length system. So that'll probably be something I'll be picking up real soon. Yeah, other than that, it's got a old, I want to say Russian World War II rifle sling, probably something off of a Mosin Nagant or an AK, something like that. I want to say this is off of a Mosin Nagant though. Alright guys, well I appreciate everything, and don't forget to like and subscribe and leave some comments if you got any questions below. I appreciate it y'all, and I'll see y'all next time.